everyone, welcome back to the channel. This video, we're getting some cars fixed. Back there, that's the headliner to the SS. Yeah, that ball, that's all the fabric. It just fell off. And then underneath that is the door panel to the GTO. Some of the Alcantara down the middle was coming off. So I'm gonna see if they can fix it while I'm already running there. And then underneath all that is the A-arm for the GTO. I'm gonna see if we can get a bearing pressed into that. Wish me luck. Alright everyone, so while I wait on the headliner, the SS, and the door panel GTO to get fixed and come back, I got a few things I need to do. Well, I actually just wrapped this up. I put a brand new tire on the back, and I got all the chain and sprockets cleaned up. I just went for a ride, and it was like grinding and skipping. Remember that tree issue I had with the RV in Miami that dropped a bunch of stuff? Well, the bike was sitting behind the RV for the 3 weeks we were there, so all that stuff got into here, and I still got some staining here from that damn tree. I got most of it off, but there's some like underneath these water bottle cages. But anyhow, in Miami, I don't think I discussed it, maybe I did, but anyhow, long story short, there was a bike path. I was on it, went right past the gas station. I make eye contact with this guy, so I think I'm good to go. So I get on the pedaling and I'm moving probably 18-20 miles an hour, and then the guy just pulls out, and I hit the brakes as hard as I can. I lock it up and I slide, and I end up flat spotting the tire. Not really flat spotting, but it took it all the rubber down to where the treads were hanging out. So I needed a new tire. It sucks because these things aren't cheap, but I got the new tire put on, so now I can ride. And I got all this, the gears down here, got that cleaned up. I got the chain nicely lubed up and oiled and clean. She should be shifting pretty good. The cruise, I do an oil change on that, and I'm not going to bore you with that, but you know, I put like 2,000 miles on the car during that hiking trip, driving all the way to West Virginia and all through Georgia and everything like that. So, and I mean, the oil was already had some miles on it, so I probably got about 5,000 on that oil. So it's time for it to go. I got to do that, and then the shower started leaking, so now we gotta go take a look at that. And I'll give you a little puppy update. Oh, somebody likes the pup cup. Look, his very first pup cup ever. Yum yum. He loves it. I don't know how the dogs not get brain freeze eating that fast. So look at his head. Look, he's getting blonder. So is his ears. Look at all that. He is changing colors. My little pup's changing color. Look at how more orange like his ears are. And his back end's getting a little bit more, but hey dude. Hey dude. Look at him. Yeah. He's getting a lot more orange. Man, you can really see it in his ears here. I didn't expect here to get more orange. Oh, little pup's changing colors. Look, he's even got some popping up here and here. A little more lighter there. Yeah, he's definitely changing colors. Now that he's distracted, let's look. Yeah, look, his ears are totally getting... That's so weird the way they change colors. Yeah, because that one there was very dark when she was first born. Fully black in the face and black patch in the back, and now look. You're blondie. Yeah. So, the wife went grocery shopping. She says, "What do you need?" I said, "Just give me some deli meat, some cheese, and some green tea." Because her green teas helps your metabolism, and I'm trying not to eat that many carbs, trying to eat a little healthy. Because I said, hey, you know, I'm trying to diet and exercise and lose some weight. So she goes grocery shopping. And So this is what she brought home. Oh boy. Guys, never ever have we had this much junk food, I think, at one time ever in this house. She's definitely set me up for success to lose weight on the diet. Yep. Love you too, honey. Alright, everyone, so the shower was totally fine one day, and then woke up the next morning. This thing was just dripping. So we got a new cartridge here. We gotta try to put that on. Supposedly, these things just pull out, but I never guarantee anything with the way stuff works for me. And I think I'm gonna need bigger pliers, maybe. I don't know. I think it's time to go get the channel locks, but yeah, owning a home, it's always something. But I wouldn't change it, but for the world, you know, I love having a house, owning it, but it definitely is nice if you have an apartment, you just call them and they come fix it. Well, this is day 2 of this. So this is a tool that they sell specifically to extract the cartridge. So basically this threads into the cartridge, and then you have this piece here which pushes on the actual piping of the house. See this piece here, that's the actual insert. So you tighten this, and then this pulls this out, kind of like a little mini harmonic bouncer puller you would have on a car. So thankfully Amazon has next day delivery on some things, and this was one of them. So hopefully we'll get this thing fixed today. Ah, yeah, look at that. So all those YouTube videos are wrong. I even put vice grips on here and try to use like a hammer, try to just break this thing loose somewhat, but nothing was working. Ah, there you go. That's the cartridge. So when you got a leak, that's what it be. So time to get the new one in, and it should be fixed. Thing's been in here like 22 years. This house was built in 2015, so it was in there a while. Just in case I have any plumbers out there, so yes, I did use plumber's grease. I have this actually for the RV to keep the toilet ring, but so look at that, feels pretty good. So that moment of truth, let's go turn the water on, see if it works. Well, it's always going to drip a little bit, but look, it already stopped. Job well done. And a matter of fact, we had a thing like right in between the middle where it was going hot and cold. The pipes were banging a little bit. Obviously a sign of a bad cartridge, because now it doesn't do it at all. I put this thing here. Right there, it used to go duh-duh-duh-duh. And now nothing. Wow. Oh my God. If I would have known that, I would have replaced that a long time ago. And we're not done with bathrooms now. This isn't a repair. This is kind of an upgrade. It's weird. But when I was at the hostel, the Above the Clouds hostel, they had a bidet attachment adapted to the toilet. Never used one before. You know, I was probably like a lot of you, like, oh, that cold water hitting my bum. And you know what, so I tried it, and you know, it was kind of cold there, but it felt refreshing. It was kind of nice not, you know, using the traditional 3 seashells. So I added it here. So here we have control. This way for lady parts, this way for you know, number 2 cleaning. So that was relatively easy to install. It just kind of it just really thin and adapts under the toilet there. I mean, you got one fitting. They give you this, threads in here. You have a nice stainless line. It comes here, so now I have to run the Harbor Freight, and I'll explain that on the way. So that back there is a hydraulic press. Yeah, I'm gonna just do the wheel bearing of the GTO myself. If you guys, I don't think I put out the video, or maybe I did. I can't remember. But yeah, I can't get the. I tried using the factory tools, and I can't get it to pop out. It's not budging, and I almost started damaging the tool. I did kind of. Actually, yeah, I think that one piece is stuck. But anyhow, so when I dropped off the headliner, there was a machine shop nearby. Oh, this is low. Anyhow, like I was saying, so I show up to the machine shop. I dropped off the headliner and it said by appointment only. There's really nothing in the way of machine shops near where I live. Everything's got to travel in. Anything somewhat closer to where that was, iffy reviews. So I'm just gonna try to press it out myself. Well, the camera was in the sun. I think it shut off. It didn't get the whole time lapse. But yeah, check it. I am now the proud owner of a press. Not quite sure what the purpose of that is. I mean, I don't know how often you need. I don't know. There we have it. We have a press. So now I can try to fix the GTO and hopefully that'll work out. Good times. Oh, speaking of repairs, now don't forget, I should be on trail right now. I'm supposed to be on trail. We got a issue here too. Sure, yeah, you can probably see right there how wet that is. This is leaking. You can see it's been I just fixed this not that long ago because that sprung a leak because of these cheap fittings. So I'll be doing a hot water heater too. Well, look at that, everyone. I did get that bearing out. Look at that beast. And see, part of it gets stuck. So I didn't use the lift or the press as intended, but I did need it. Basically, whenever I try this, the tool broke right there and stripped that Torx out, and that thing is just super stuck. So I thought I needed to get this backing plate off to use the factory tool to push the bearing out. Turns out I don't. So I was actually able to push the spindle out and get the bearing out. But then this one piece of the bearing was stuck. And this is the tool that removes it. So these jaws clamp up, and it was way down here. But it wouldn't come off. So basically what I had to do was support this whole spindle up here and use the press and push it down to get that part to come off. So I think I'm gonna call it a day. It's hot. I'm gonna put the bearing in the freezer. Maybe it'll shrink down a little bit, make pressing in easier. I do have to clean up some of this, try to get that in. Or I had to reshoot that. Sorry, this edit seems weird, but I got underneath that LED light in the garage, and the lighting was horrible. So I have some exciting news for those of you who follow like the hiking stuff. If you remember my video from Harper's Ferry, found one of my subscribers' pictures, J3 Hikes. He just reached out to me and invited me to go on a hike with him and some friends. I'm excited. I got to meet him back in February when I was doing a little small section of the Appalachian Trail when I went and picked up Swampy Hiker. So I'm excited because this is a really cool section of trail. You guys are gonna be amazed. It is an amazing section to do, and this is something that I wanted, you know, to go hike with some other people and, you know, just be out there by myself. So this is just really a good opportunity, and I can't pass up on this. A section that I want to do, be doing it with a group of people. So tremendous experience, man. So thank you, J3, if you're watching, man. I appreciate the offer to come join you, man. I am so excited and looking forward to it. And while I'm outside, I just thought about it. That's the washout. So I have a septic system that runs this right here. So I was mentioning that bidet, well, however you say it. Mentioned that earlier. So that's another good thing. Little less toilet paper going down in the septic. So that definitely helps. But I know, oh, that's weird transitions. They're going from hiking to septic, but I am excited. You guys ain't gonna believe it's gonna be about 2 months out before we head out there. But you guys are really gonna like. If you like the Appalachian Trail, you're gonna be surprised where we're going. Well, that sucks. The repair didn't work. The Alcantara here is not sticking to the vinyl. I'm not sure. I mean, I might be able to peel this back, and maybe if I sand that down somewhat, it would adhere better. I don't know. I did find a brand new one. $1,600. I don't think that's a $1,600 problem. I love the car and I want it, you know, the best for it, but I think I could probably fix that versus 16. Wow. But what I'm gonna do is try. But what did work is the headliner to the SS. It looks absolutely amazing. Good job by those guys. Look at this, isn't this weird? All this space, but unfortunately, kind of hurt my back putting that the press together. I should have done it differently to where I wasn't sitting on that stool and bent over so much, but I really hurt my back doing that. I spent the past 2 days resting and medicating. So unfortunately, I wanted to end the video with these 2 pieces installed and wrap it up, but that'll give you some good content for the next video. So look forward to that. I'll get these 2 cars put back together, and then I got to get that A-arm, try to get that bearing press. I'm not sure if I'm going to try to get the swing arm back into the car just yet. It's been kind of hot. I might wait for it to cool off. But I got to do some hiking. I got to practice for the upcoming hike, which is coming up. And I got everything booked. So my flight's booked, the hotel. We're also staying at a hostel. I got everything booked. So I'm so excited to go do that, man. That's going to be a good time. So hope you enjoyed this kind of like old school vlog. This is just me, my life. You know, I know we're all over the place, and this is the way I used to do the videos. You know, I don't really have any like certain thing going on in my life that I can just make constant content on, like just traveling or just hiking. So it's just always been my life, and I have fun creating the videos, and so that's what's important to me. You know, it just gives me something to do, and I hope you guys get some enjoyment out of it. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next one.